Who's the cutest kid in America? Is it Susan Lockyer? Or will it be Lance Caldwell? Could it be Donald Donald? Or Donna Beaver? Or will it be your youngster who wins a $15,000 college education on the show that stars America's cutest kids, The Baby Game? And now, here's America's favorite babysitter, Richard Hayes.
Thank you very, very much. Good afternoon and welcome to the Baby Game. And you'll see some more of the entries in our Cutest Kids in America contest at the end of the show. Stay tuned. You just might see your own cute kid up there. Right now, well, you all know how the Baby Game is played. Let's meet the two young couples who will be competing today. Chet?
Right, Richard, and here they are. First, meet the Olsons, Orrin and Patricia, who have 2 daughters. And they'll be playing against the Mastrandrias, June and Pat, who have 3 daughters.
There they are. Welcome to the show, folks. And I want to ask June and Pat, did he pronounce your name correctly? Yes. He did it right. He was worried about that. Good. I'm glad that we start off on the right foot. Okay, let's put your knowledge to the test right now. Round 1's worth 10 points for every correct answer, and it's our romper race. Now, one of the entries is the champ trying for his 5th straight win. I want you to watch him and his 2 challengers as they all prepare for the big race. Number 1, look at that face. Look at the form. That's Susan. And she's going to rest out in the middle of the track. Want to tickle her little foot over there, coochie-coo? There is the champ now out for his 5th win. His name is Michael. No fooling around. He moves on down the field. And number 3, look at that rapid little one. Her name is Laura. Over to the finish line, and I think she's about ready to tear it up. Now, who will cross that finish line first this time? Number 1, the 4-time champ, or number 3? Select one, put it in the answer box, and we'll be back to Diaper Downs right after these words.
I always wanted to be one of those devastating blondes. But I was a fraidy cat. You see, I believe that stuff about blondes having more fun. But I was afraid of strong bleach. So I tried new Go-Go Light, Breck's Gentle Blonding Kit that takes hair a full step lighter without strong bleach. Do I look like a fraidy cat now?
Know the oldest and most powerful cleaner in the world? Steam. Nothing cleans like steam. Nothing? Fine Sol does. It cleans like steam because it cuts grease and dirt, deodorizes too, and disinfects. Yes, even disinfects. All in one wipe. Fine Sol. No other leading cleaner does all 3. It cleans like steam.
Okay, here we are at Diaper Downs. Your selections are in place, and the kids are lined up behind the starting gate. In any second, that bugle will sound, and they'll be off and running at Diaper Downs. And there they are. Number 1, the champ, and number 3. And it's the champ moving out. He is going for his 5th straight win. Can he do it? Will he do it? He's moving on down the track all by himself. Hey, there comes number 3 now. That's Laura. Laura's coming out to play with the champ. They are out there. Now she's diaper to diaper. Now number 1 is starting to move. Now number 1 decides it's too much of an effort. She's going to rest up a while. And there they are. The champ squeezes through the balls over the line, and he has done it. This is his 5th straight win, and the champion has done it again. And if you got champ in the box, you got yourself 10 points. Orrin, what did you say?
Number 3.
Oh, I'm sorry. No score. Over we go to Patricia.
I said number 3.
You said number 3. No score. June.
I said number 3.
Everybody thought it was going to be number 3. Pat, what did you say?
I went with the champ.
Hey, good for you. You got yourself 10 points. You're on the scoreboard. You went with the champ, and you got yourself 10 points. Now, round 2 is worth another 10 points for every correct answer, and it's our kid's eye view of the world. What's up today? Listen and see if you can figure it out. I shall pull.
Well, it looks like a long piece of stuff.
What does it feel like?
Well, when you touch it hurts you.
Where can I find some?
At a store.
Where does it come from?
I don't know.
What does it look like?
It's kind of a brownish with black mixed in.
Does it ever come in any other colors?
Yeah.
What other colors?
green, black,
Is it hard or soft?
hard.
Is there anything you have to do to it to keep it nice?
You have to wet a cloth and clean it.
Why do we have to have it?
To make things for good purposes. You can find it in houses. And sometimes it has designs on it. They make chairs with it. They make houses with it sometimes.
Do animals like it?
No.
Why not?
I only know one animal who likes it.
What's that animal?
A bird.
Susan, do you have any idea who the first person was to use it?
Briscoe?
I don't know. Okay, now it's time for you to write down what the kids were describing and put your answers in place as soon as you finish. Meanwhile, we have this brief message.
All winter, Phase 3 told you that smelling good isn't good enough anymore. That any deodorant bar will make you smell great. But Phase 3, the only deodorant bar with cream, will make you smell great and make your skin look and feel soft and smooth, too. Now, if that's good in the winter, just think about what it can do for you in the summer. Phase 3, the only deodorant bar with cream. Does it make sense to bathe with anything else?
Ring around the collar! Ring around the collar!
Those dirty rings. You try soaking them out and scrubbing them out, and you can still come out with...
Ring around the collar!
Now try Whisk. Whisk out-cleans any other laundry product because it sinks in and starts to clean before you start to wash. Gets even permanent press collars really clean. You won't hear ring around the collar with Whisk.
We're back, the answers are locked away, and Brian is ready to tell us what he and his friends have just been describing. Okay, Brian, we're ready when you are.
Did your father have any?
Yes.
Where does he have it?
He has, it from a garage. He keeps wood in there.
That's what they were talking about. Wood. W-O-O-D. And Pat, it's worth 10 points if you said wood. What did you say?
I said a tree.
You said a tree. A tree is made out of wood. You got yourself 10 more points. Good for you. You got 20. June, what did you say?
I said wood.
You got yourself another 10. You now have 30 points. Patricia.
I said wood, too.
You're on the scoreboard. You got yourself 10 points. All right.
I went the tree route.
You went the tree route, and you got yourself some rooted trees and another 10 points, and you have 20 points. So it's 30-20 in favor of June and Pat. We'll return with the second half of the baby game right after this brief message.
For a cold's pain and fever, you give your child aspirin because doctors recommend it. But you don't settle for any children's aspirin. You want the best. You want Bayer. Because no one makes aspirin like Bayer. No one purifies aspirin like Bayer. No one protects aspirin like Bayer. Perhaps because no one has experience like Bayer. So when you give orange-flavored Bayer aspirin for children, you know you're giving the best. It's the right amount, the right taste, and so important, it has Bayer on the label. Orange-flavored Bayer aspirin for children works wonders.
Now, before we go into round three, we'd like to tell our panel about the gift that we have for all of them. And here's Chet Gould to do just that. Chet?
Thank you, Richard. Well, for Orrin and Pat, we have the Swing Line Toolbox. It has everything for your do-it-yourself needs, including riveting pliers, adhesives, and all-purpose staplers. And for the ladies, Patricia and June, the Cinderella Portable Electric Roller Kit. It sets your hair in just 7 minutes, and it comes in a smart two-tone travel case from Reyes. Richard?
Thank you very much. Hey, that sounds like a fun thing for the girls over there. Use them well, and fellas, stay away from that stuff, okay? Time for round three now. One of the things we do from time to time on the baby game is film three children just being themselves. Now, during the film, you'll see a photo of one of them as a baby, and it's up to you to decide which of the three children it is, so watch Sean.
Is there one food that you just don't like? What is it?
Broccoli.
What is it?
Broccoli.
Why don't you like broccoli?
Because it tastes like asparagus. It tastes like asparagus.
And what does that taste like?
It tastes like broccoli.
Now, is that baby picture a picture of a baby that hates
John, when you get
asparagus?
married, who's going to be the boss in your house? You or your wife?
No.
Sure?
Is that Sean? Or is it Michael?
Oh, what is your sister like?
She's a baby sister.
You like her?
Yes.
Do you ever call her any names?
Yes.
What do you call her?
Bad words.
What?
Dum-dum. I can't say that bad word that I call her always.
What is that word? It's just between you and I.
Stupid.
Oh. Is that the picture of a fellow that uses bad words?
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yes.
What does she look like?
She looks like a house.
Tell me, is that Michael? Or is it Glenn?
Do you have any pets home?
Yes.
What do you have?
2 goldfish.
What do you feed them?
Fish food and cheese and bologna.
Wait, you feed fish bologna?
Yeah, but at the start, my mother cuts it down to fish food size.
Is that a picture of Glenn?
Do you like girls?
No,
Why not?
because I'm not big enough for it. I'm gonna make my decision when I grow up.
Is that a picture of Glenn? You've seen your own children grow from infancy to childhood, so whose baby picture was it? The first little boy, Sean? The second one, Michael? Or Glenn, the last one? Select one and put your answer in place, and we'll be right back, right after this message.
Here's Whistle, new spray cleaner that may brighten your world. Whistle one wall and watch how Whistle's ammonia power makes the toughest marks jump right off. Then whistle a shiny place and find out Whistle doesn't leave streaks and film, just shine. You may want to whistle and whistle. Get new Whistle and big Whistle for bucket-sized jobs. Whistle.
Because you never know when it can happen. Behold, with lemon oil. More than just a lemon fragrance. Thick and rich and loaded with protection. Because you never know when accidents can happen. Behold, with lemon oil. Because lemon oil and water don't mix.
Well, now the answers are in place, so let's see if the baby picture belongs to Sean, Michael, or Glenn. Watch.
Glenn, who is that baby?
Me.
No, it isn't. Who is it?
Me.
Are you fooling?
No, I'm not sorry.
How do you know that's you in there?
Because I was cute. I was very cute when I was a little baby.
And let me tell you, Glenn, you're adorable now that you've grown into full manhood. Yeah, that picture was of Glenn, and Glenn is worth 10 points if you got him in the answer box down there. And you are behind by 10 points, Orrin. What did you say?
Looked like Glenn to me.
You said Glenn, and you were absolutely right. You tied it up. You have 30 points. Patricia.
I said Glenn, too.
And you now have 10 more. You pull into the lead. June, what did you say?
I said Michael.
You said Michael. No score. It stays at 30. Pat, do you tie it up?
I said Sean.
You said Sean. No score. And now the scores have switched. It's 40-30 in favor of Orrin and Patricia. And there are 25 points for every correct answer in this last round. So either couple can still win today. Here we go. Let's watch a group of 5-year-olds as they watch Uncle Bobby, who appears to be very, very confused. What's Janine?
Dean, I have something to show you that is great. Watch this. It's terrific. Yes, boss. My boss, Janine. Right? Yes, sir. You want me down the hall right now? All right, sir. Right. Bye-bye. Brother, that was my boss, Janine. I'm going down the hall. I'll be back soon. If anyone calls, take the message. It's very important, okay?
Look at the look on her face. Huh? Here's John. Incidentally, Uncle Bobby made up that melody also.
Brother. Hello? Yes, boss. Okay, I'll go right down the hall. Yes, sir. Right, sir. Okay, right. Bye now. Oh, that was my boss. I have to go down the hall. If anyone calls, please take a very important message I'm expecting, okay?
Look at the look on John's face. And finally, Kathleen.
Oh, have I got something to show you, Kathleen. It's terrific. Watch this. Oh, no. Gee, I wanted to show you this. Hello? Yes, sir. Oh, it's my boss. Yes? Right? Right away? All right, sir. I'll go down the hall. Yes. Yes, sir. Right. Bye-bye. That was my boss. Look, I have to go down the hall.
Can I...
Wait, not right now. I'll let you play while I'm gone. You sit here. Wait. By the way, if anyone calls, take the message. It's very important, okay?
Yep, they all said okay. The kids saw it with their very own eyes. Uncle Bobby played the phone and talks into the trumpet. Naturally, when he leaves the room, a telephone will ring, and the kids are supposed to take an important message. The 25-point question is this, then. How many of the kids will answer the trumpet when the phone bell rings? One of them, two of them, or all three of them? Put your answers in place as quickly as possible. How many of them will answer the trumpet? 1, 2, or 3. A right answer is worth 25 points. Orrin is set, Pat is set, June, you set?
Yes.
And Pat down on this end. We're waiting for him. Okay, the answers are in place. A telephone bell is about to ring, so let's watch the kids as they make their decision on what to pick up, the phone or the trumpet. This is John, waiting patiently. He picks up the trumpet.
Hello? This is the telephone company. Is this instrument working?
I don't know.
Well, it seems to be. Who is this speaking, please?
John.
Hi, John. Well, thanks very much. It seems to be working. You can hang up now.
And hang up he does, like an ear trumpet. This is Janine. She picks up the telephone and talks into it. And finally, Kathleen. What's she going to do?
Hello.
Hello? This is the telephone company.
What do you want?
Is everything all right?
Yeah.
Good. You may hang up again now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And she indeed answered the trumpet. The answer is two of them answered the trumpet, and we'll find out who today's prize package winners are right after this word.
Now you can clean your rug this afternoon and entertain guests tonight. Glory does it. Glory, the new spray foam rug cleaner from Johnson Wax. Just push the button.
That's right. Just push the button. With Glory, the can's the applicator. You get instant foam. It's deep cleaning foam like professionals use. Just sponge it in. Glory foams out the dirt fast. See? This rug is cleaner already. Let dry, then vacuum. Glory dries so fast, the rug you clean it to can be bright and beautiful at 6. And just one can cleans a big 10 by 14 rug for less than $2.
Try new Glory. So easy you can clean your rug this afternoon. Entertain guests tonight. Glory, new from Johnson Wax.
The answers are locked away. An answer worth 25 points. Two of them answered the trumpet. You're behind by 10 points. June and Pat, let's start with you. Pat, what did you say?
I said 1.
You said 1. No score. It still stays at 30. June, it's up to you.
I said 2.
You said 2. We give you 25 points. You're pulling to the lead. You have 55 points. Patricia, what did you say?
I said 2.
You said 2, and you get yourself 25 points, and our winners are Orrin and Patricia. Congratulations. Congratulations to you. Very quickly, Oren, what did you say? You said 2 also. Give him another 25 points. You got 90 points. And it means that today's prize package is yours. And here's Chet Gould to tell you what you've won.
And you have just won a week's cruise on your own chartered yacht. This luxurious 37-foot pacemaker. You leave from New York City on July the 27th, and your pacemaker captain and crew will take you anywhere you want to go for 6 exciting days. The Pacemaker 37 is equipped with spacious sun decks. It has a galley with an electric range and a refrigerator freezer. There are 2 large private staterooms, each with private shower and a comfortable salon for all your entertaining. It's truly a unique adventure, courtesy of the Pacemaker Corporation, the world's largest builder of wood and fiberglass cruisers, semi-custom yachts, and sport fishing boats. And now, to take on board this assortment of patio Mexican foods, enchiladas, tacos, and tamales from the nation's most complete line of frozen Mexican foods. And to capture your vacation fun instantly, here's a Polaroid land camera. This new color pack model takes color pictures in 60 seconds and black and white in 15. And now for those sunny days on deck, 6 pair of sunglasses from Riviera. Riviera provides the up-to-the-minute look for contemporary men and women everywhere. And something for the children, 18 pair of Mother Goose shoes. Smartly styled and ruggedly made, Mother Goose shoes have earned the Good Housekeeping seal. That's today's prize package. It's worth over $800, and it's all yours from the Baby Game.
There you go. Congratulations to you, Oren and Patricia. I want to ask you a question. Are you pretty good sailors?
We will be.
You better be, because that sounds like a luxurious thing to do. 6 days on your own private yacht with all the food in there. Would you drop us a card from some exotic place like Pango? Or worse, Montauk Point, okay? Have a good time and enjoy all the gifts. And I want to say thank you to June and Pat. It's kind of like the game business. You know, you were leading all the way, and at the very end, you got nipped in the bud. Awfully nice meeting the both of you, and thank you for being on the Baby Game. And I want to tell you about the hundreds of thousands of entries that we've had in our Cutest Kids in America contest. And the judges are working night and day and looking over the entries, trying to select the $15,000 winner. Right now, here's Chet Gould with some more of the entries. Chet?
Well, from Hooker, Oklahoma, here is John McMahon. And from St. Joseph, Missouri, let's meet Chad Abersol. From Austin, Minnesota, Michael Vercotta. And next, Barry Warner from Layton, Utah. From West Canesburg, New Jersey, this is Robin Squarzo. And from Cypress, California, Suzanne Aloiso. And this is Walter Willems from Falls Church, Virginia. And this is...
Hi. I forgot my name. What do you think of that? Hey, there are cute kids out there. There are cute kids in this country. And also, we don't want you to forget about those 5 runners-up who will win a 1968 Pontiac station wagon. You will enjoy wide tracking, the great American sport. This 1968 Pontiac combines beauty and power and thrilling performance. And be sure to watch every day, because you may see your child's picture up there, okay? Thank you for watching today. I'm Richard Hayes, and I'll be here. The kids will be here. Make it a point to be out there. Same time, same station. Remember the name. It's on this side, and it's called The Baby Game. Bye-bye, and thank you very, very much.
The Children's Doctor with Dr. Lendon Smith.
Brought to you by Clairol, creators of the exciting natural look in beauty.
When things settle into a dull sameness, maybe it's you. Maybe gray hair makes you look older, less exciting. Loving Care Hair Color Lotion by Clairol washes gray hair young again. Colors only the gray without changing your natural hair color. Keeps it fresh, lively, so lovely. What would your husband do if suddenly you looked 10 years younger? You'd be surprised what a little loving care can do.
My subject today is pinworms. I don't mean to pound this at you like hitting you on the head all the time, but at least once or twice a day, somebody calls me about this condition. And I'm sure this happens all over the country, and maybe certain parts of the country it more frequently happens that a patient calls a doctor about these things. Now, you don't hear about this frequently because it's considered to be a rather low status condition or disease, affliction. So when your neighbor discovers her children have worms, she doesn't run over to your house and say, hey, we got worms in our house, big deal. It's usually suppressed, this information, because it is assumed that the children who have them are getting less than optimum care. But believe me, it happens in the best of homes, and I won't tell you how I know. This condition goes from child to child. If they have friends, they'll get it. And if a child never has any friends, he doesn't play with anybody, he'll never get the worms. So maybe you'd have to worry about your child if he doesn't get worms, maybe at least once or twice a year. So I hear about it frequently, so I think of it a great deal, especially the child who cannot sleep at night. They go to sleep and then wake up, usually in an hour or two or three. They have a terrible nightmare. They wake up screaming. They might dig at their rear end. Their buttocks might itch. The anal area is often inflamed because the worms come out at night to lay their eggs, and this sets up a terrible itch. So the child who has stomach aches, who is awake at night, who has an anal itch, is the one most likely to have this. People often think that because some child picks their nose, they have worms. They're more likely to get worms if they pick the nose because they have their hands to the face, or if they suck their thumb or bite their nails. These children more frequently have worms. But the child who picks his nose has hay fever. That's allergy. They pick the other end if they have the worms. So this condition is very common, and it must be something like 80% of children from 2 to 10 have these things. It's that common. Now, you don't have to find a worm or to demonstrate the eggs, although some doctors refuse to treat children unless they find the eggs. There's a trick with Scotch tape that it can be pushed against the anal opening, then folded back so the smooth side is out, mailed into the doctor, and looks under the microscope, and if he sees these microscopic eggs, then the child obviously has this condition, and the appropriate treatment can be instituted. But most people, I find it worthwhile to treat their children once or twice a year anyway, just because their children, they seem a little surly, a little irritable, a little wakeful at night, a few stomach aches. They just don't feel right. So think of worms before you think of some psychological condition that may be making your child's behavior a little less than perfect.
Brace yourself, kids. Your father's going to brush his teeth again.
With Volt?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Boy, that stuff sure opens your eyes.
And wakes up the whiteness in your smile. It's Vote toothpaste with the icy taste explosion. Vote.
The Children's Doctor has been brought to you by Vote Toothpaste, excitingly refreshing. Movie producer and director Otto Preminger is among Dick Cavett's guests in Hollywood tomorrow morning. Watch the Dick Cavett Show, where some of the world's most interesting people gather, every weekday morning in color, here on ABC.